Texto para naricao. Get ready for one of the most disturbing and unsolved mysteries of the internet age, the case of Elisa Lam. In 2013, a young Canadian student named Elisa Lam checked into the infamous Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. She never checked out. Her body was found days later, floating inside a water tank on the hotel's roof. But it's what happened before her death that truly shocked the world. Elisa was 21 years old, vibrant, intelligent, and traveling alone through California. She kept a Tumblr blog where she wrote openly about her struggles with bipolar disorder and depression. On January 26th, she checked into the Cecil Hotel, a building known not for luxury, but for its terrifying past. Suicides, murders, and serial killers had all once called it home. Still, Elisa's journey seemed innocent, until she vanished. On February 1st, Elisa failed to check out. Her family, who had been in daily contact, knew something was wrong. A week passed with no sign of her. Then the LAPD released a strange piece of surveillance footage, the now infamous elevator video. In it, Elisa behaves bizarrely. She presses multiple buttons. She steps in and out of the elevator. She peeks around the door, as if hiding from someone. Her hand gestures are erratic, almost as if she's communicating with something unseen. It looked like she was either terrified or hallucinating. The video went viral overnight. Millions of people around the world watched and speculated. Theories exploded online. Was she high or drugged? Was she having a manic or psychotic episode? Was someone chasing her? Or was something paranormal involved? Because this wasn't just any hotel. The Cecil Hotel has a history soaked in blood. In the 1980s, serial killer Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived there while committing horrific murders. Years later, another serial killer from Austria checked in during his own killing spree. At least 16 deaths have occurred inside the hotel. Many believe the place is cursed. So when Elisa vanished inside its walls, the public immediately suspected something sinister. Then came the discovery. Hotel guests began complaining about water pressure and a strange taste. Maintenance staff checked the rooftop water tanks and found Elisa Lam's naked body inside, decomposing. No one could explain how she got up there. The rooftop was locked and alarmed. The water tanks were tall and heavy. The lids were difficult to close from the inside. And yet, the police ruled her death accidental drowning, linked to her mental health. But to this day, people don't believe it. How did Elisa get onto the roof undetected? Why was she acting so strangely? And why was a tuberculosis test being conducted nearby at the same time with the name Lam Elisa? Coincidence? Or something more? The Elisa Lam case remains unsolved in the minds of millions. A terrifying blend of mental health, urban legends, and possibly something darker. Elisa Lam was a 21-year-old student who mysteriously disappeared in early 2013 while staying at the Cecil Hotel in Los Angeles. Her absence was only noticed after her family and friends grew worried about her lack of contact. The most shocking part of the story came with the release of surveillance footage from a hotel elevator made public by the police in an attempt to locate her. In the video, Elisa behaves very strangely. She presses multiple buttons, gets in and out of the elevator repeatedly, looks outside as if hiding or running from someone, makes unusual hand gestures, and even appears to be talking to an invisible entity. The footage raised many questions. Was she experiencing a psychotic episode? Was she being haunted by something paranormal? Or was someone actually chasing her? Another bizarre layer to this story is where Elisa's body was found, inside the hotel's rooftop water tank, days after her disappearance. The rooftop door was locked, and the tank's lid was large and heavy, which raises an almost impossible question. How did she get in there alone and unnoticed? Police ruled her death and accidental drowning linked to mental health issues, but this explanation never convinced the public. Furthermore, the Cecil Hotel already had a notorious reputation as a place filled with tragedy and hauntings. Several deaths, including suicides and murders, occurred there, and it was once home to serial killer Richard Ramirez, known as the Night Stalker. This made the hotel one of the most macabre places in the United States. A strange coincidence that fueled conspiracy theories was the name of a tuberculosis test, Elisa, being conducted nearby at the time, which matched Elisa's last name. To many, this coincidence was eerie. To this day, the case remains widely discussed online, with numerous theories about what really happened, keeping alive the fascination with this bizarre and haunting mystery loved by American audiences.